Hello friends, in this video we will try to discuss one of the Linux interview question. So the ask is how to move older files into archive directory. Let's say we have in a specific directory more than 7 days files. So I don't want more than 7 days files will be existing in that particular directory. Those has to be moved into archive directory. So in this particular case, how to build the script in order to do that. Okay, so we'll try to see by creating practically that particular scenario. Now let's try to go to script folder, Krishna scripts. Let's see, we will try to create here a new file, touch archive files.sh. So we have created empty file. Now let's try to edit this file. Okay, now we will try to perform the actual logic in order to push the older files into archive files. $not /bin/bash. Now let's try to declare necessary variables which requires for us. Now first of all we'll try to take the base directory. So home Balakrishna. Okay, now so we need few more variables. Let's say days. I want to move if it is greater than 7 days. Those files I want to move it. Let's take depth. Depth 1 means in that particular directory. Run means 0. Okay, now we'll try to, first condition we have to check whether that particular directory exists or not before we perform. Check if the directory exists or not. Okay, let's try to use the if condition. If -d, let's say base directory, then echo directory does not exist, and then display base directory. Now fi. So first step what we are trying to do, first we are checking whether that particular directory exists or not. If not exist, then this if statement will execute and it will print this. And the second step what we have to do, create archive folder if not exist, and take if loop, if only base directory / archive then let's try to create using mkdir base directory / archive. So next step what we are trying to do, first we are checking the directory, if not exist we are printing it. Second step, if archive folder should be available because we are moving the files here and we are taking the files from base directory. So these two validations should done before we do actual logic. Now the actual logic, find the list of files which are greater than 65 bytes. Okay, for in find base directory hyphen depth is depth. So in that particular directory we are checking, not going into multiple subfolders, and then just take type is file, and then size will be 65 bytes, more than 65 bytes. Okay, do now if run is equal to 0, then gzip $i exit 1, and then we are moving $i dot extension gz from the base directory to archive exit 1 F5, then done. Okay, so this is the script which we need to follow in order to move. Okay, so here we are taking the necessary variables, and then a base directory declaring and few other variables which we requires. First we need to check that particular directory exists or not before we do the perform action, and then archive directory exists or not. These two validations are very much important. Anyhow we will follow in the real time. And then this is the logic, main logic, where we are checking if it is older than 7 days and the file should more than 65 bytes. Okay, then we are making it as that file into dot compressing and then moving into archive folder and then coming out. Let's try to save this. Okay, now so we will try to see home archive folder any files exist or not. So right now we don't have anything, so now we'll go to the base directory as well, -lrt. So we have given more than 7 days, means here only it will take 4th November 4th, and more than 65 bytes right we have taken. How many bytes we have taken? Let's try to go to the scripts, do the list vi archive files. So we have taken 60 more than 65. Okay, if more than 65 means 66 we have, so we have only one file, that is output file 66. This is the only file should come to the archive as per our expectation. Let's try to hit this script and then we'll try to see. sh. Okay, now we will go to archive folder, home, Krishna, archive. Now let's list the files if any. See, output file which holds, here it is compressed, right? Only the output file, that is the only one file which is came to the archive because it is more than 65 bytes. Okay, this is how, for example, this is the sample script. This is how we will usually follows in the event real time. So I have taken just for bytes, so it will be in GBs, in the MBs or GBs. will be in real time. So we will use to follow the same pattern. This is just for reference script. Okay, I hope everybody can understand this. If you guys really like it, please do subscribe, like it and share it, and please do the comment.